Next product is for gamers.
Okay, and what is it?
This is something called the WD Black².
WD comes out with the. I thought WD products are all bulky and heavy.
This is a hard drive.
Okay.
It's an internal hard drive for a laptop.
Internal hard drive.
For a laptop. So I haven't actually done this. I'm going to do this now. Thank you very much, Loy. I'm actually I pulled it out of the box. This is the shell.
Okay. Show them. Okay.
This is the inside box.
Okay.
It's a very, very classy magnetic link here. So I pull that up and then it opens up like that. Inside the box, this is a USB to actually install and initiate the transfer of contents from your existing laptop hard drive into this hard drive.
Oh.
So that's the USB.
That is
software.
a USB. Wow. Okay. This is impressive. Nice packaging.
Yes, very unique. They actually called it the drive key. Literature, don't lose it. It's very important that you follow the instructions in this book.
And normally people don't read it.
Read it.
Okay.
Now,
and see, look at the way the inside. They have made it very creative. They made it attractive, not boring like white and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And this is the drive. Before I go to the drive, there's a cable here to connect your the internal drive via something called a SATA port.
Okay.
To a USB cable and initiate the transfer and create. It's a USB 3.0 cable.
Okay. Now, what is this used for? This is just a hard disk. That's what.
Well, yes. If you look at it from the fact that you're a regular user, this is just a hard disk.
Okay.
But let me tell you a little bit about the hard disk and why this is important for gamers and people like you.
Why gamers? Why gamers?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you, my friend. Patience. If you're into a lot of creative work, you're doing a lot of video editing, you want a drive that's fast, that boots up your machine fast, that logs into your system fast.
Let's show them this.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called the Black².
Okay.
This is 9.5 mm thin, whatever you want to call it. So it'll fit into most laptops, not ultrabooks, not netbooks. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit in my netbook.
So it goes inside, huh?
Yeah, it's an internal drive. That's what I was telling you.
Okay.
So the feature about this hard drive is that it's an SSD, which means a solid state drive. Now let me explain to you what is solid state drive for the people who don't understand.
Like
what
me, I don't know what is a SSD. Although I've heard of
this is SSD. No moving parts. So I can actually do this and nothing will happen to the content inside it.
Okay.
That's what an SSD is. It has no moving parts. It's chip based.
Oh, it is not like
it's not a tape drive.
Okay.
This is a dual drive, which means that it has the SSD, a solid state drive, as well as a regular drive.
Okay.
So it has 120 GB of solid state chip based drive and 1 terabyte of regular hard drive.
Okay.
Inside this little thing.
You remember one of those photographs where they said the CIA bought a 512 memory hard disk and it was the size of an aircraft?
Yeah. 1.12 GB. 1.12 TB, sorry.
TB. Yeah.
1 terabyte plus 120 GB of SSD. Now, how this helps is, imagine for gamers, they want a machine that is quick to boot up all their games and so boot up into the system and boot up their games. They can save all their progress inside on the regular drive. But they want something that is fast and snappy. So the SSD actually gives them that additional boost of speed.
Okay.
Same thing with the guys who are creative. They want something which is fast and snappy.
Yeah, because if it is slow, it irritates.
It irritates, especially when you're saving your data or when you're accessing the initial, not so much the data, I'm sorry. What is important is the program files. The booting up of the program and the fact that you're actually running the program, the core function, if that is going to be on a very slow drive, then your work gets slower.
Okay, make me understand. This gets along with almost all the laptops?
Almost all the laptops. Almost all the normal laptops.
Okay. What do you mean by normal laptops?
So then there are netbooks and ultrabooks, which are really thin.
Okay.
This won't work on that because that needs a different profile of thickness.
Okay. So, do you think there are any drawbacks to this?
There are no drawbacks. I will link you to a video in the description, where the product manager himself has given information as to why this product is so useful and definitely a must buy for gamers and geeks.
Okay. All right. So, moment of truth.
So internal laptop. I haven't used the device, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
I've only just been able to talk about it. I've spoken to the guy. I've seen it in action, but I haven't actually installed the device and used it. But if most WD Western Digital drives say do what they do, say what on the tin.
I till today I have not had a bad experience with WD. So if it says it in the box, I think it should.
It's worth it.
Yeah, I would definitely believe it.
This is actually priced slightly higher than your market. So for this particular model, it's $150.
Ooh, okay. Then I guess
it's pricey. It's an investment for people who are really looking to snap up their performance, but it's a one-time investment. So you're getting 2 drives for the price of 1.
I don't know. So, okay.
Makes sense?
We cannot rate it because I've not used it, but anyway, it looks impressive. So, this was the product review. What is the product name again? WD
Black².
Black² dual drive. So, this was our review.